What you just said embodied exactly what you just did. He was not attacking your character. He didn't call you out. He didn't do any of those things you said he did. He was stating his point.
I'm a black woman.
You got so defensive, and he was not trying to make it at you.
But
he
I'm a black woman. As a black woman, whenever you make a blanket statement about black women,
But we also have to hold ourselves accountable.
Think about it. You made a blanket
and other black women accountable how they act and how they make us look.
But think about it. You asked a blanket statement about black men, about him having to prove that he's dating outside his race to you.
No.
You said that. Can we roll the tape back?
Flashback.
Why do black men feel the need to explain themselves to black women whenever they date outside of their race? I feel as though you're on an apology campaign. Black dudes who prioritize white women, when they see a black woman with a white man, they turn into Dr. Umar. My criticism is that they put white women on a pedestal while pushing black women down. Black men with white women tend to fetishize each other more than black women with white men.
End of flashback.
I don't know why all y'all are coming at me. All I did was say, do not make blanket statements about black women. And for whatever reason, that's crazy, but that just goes to show the disrespect that black women put up with by their own race, by other races. Because yeah, if you want to give away that generational wealth, good for you. But talk to him about it because he asked the question.
Where am I being disrespectful though? That's where I'm failing to understand.
I said don't make blanket statements about black women. And he said, well, black men go for other races of women because black women as a whole don't listen to black men. There's so many
why are y'all not listening?
Black couples here to disprove that. You're black. It took a black woman and a black man to make you, me, everybody in here. So like,
and it's gonna take a black man and a white woman to make my child.
She has the rationale of a peanut. How you gonna get offended that he made a blanket statement about black women when you asked a blanket question about black men? And even hearing her explain it just lets me know that she's not the brightest light bulb in the house, honestly. This is something that we often see when communicating. I'm gonna say people do it in general, but a lot of women I see often do it. They take statements and things that are said about behaviors or characteristics and they internalize it as a personal attack. So now she's triggered because he made a statement about black women in general, which is not an attack on black women or even her personal character. It's an observation of behaviors. It's like when you tell the parent, or when the parent tells the other parent, hey, I don't like the way that you discipline little Johnny. If the man says that to the woman, she might internalize that as, oh, so you're saying I'm a bad mother? No, I'm not saying you're a bad mother. I'm speaking about the actions that you take to discipline our child or lack thereof, whatever the situation may be. It was hilarious though at the end that he said it's going to take a black man and a white woman to make my child. But to her original question, why do brothers feel the need to, I guess, over-explain why they date outside their race? Listen, man, I am not Dr. Umar. Date who you want to date, smash who you want to smash. I don't care what you put your dick inside of, what you want to sleep with, okay? Lord knows I done been with Hispanics, whites, Asians. I done had my share of the we are the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with it, but if that's what you want to marry, that's what you want to procreate, cool. Having to explain yourself, I wouldn't even explain myself. I would just show people this video. This video kind of is like Exhibit A. That's the reason why a lot of dudes date outside of their race. Are you going to find more solid women? It's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing. Most of our modern women have been taught to be independent and not rely on a man, not need a man, not even to respect men the way that they really should. Whereas other cultures, that seems to be more, prioritized in these households. I mean, especially when these households are actually two-parent households. So yeah, a man would prioritize being with a woman that at least has that sense and has that. Not saying white women are better, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know that there's certain legalities and stuff that happens when you dating them Becky. So you gotta be careful about that too. You know what I mean? Everything is just about compromises, trade-offs, and choices. That's all life is about. You might trade in the fat ass and the fineness and how good black women smell for a white woman because she's more cooperative. That's your prerogative.
If I had a machine that could travel through time, I would go back some years with a Mac and a 9, 2 Uzis with a few grenades in my hand, 8Ks, HKs, more Ks than the Klan. Fuck a nigga gonna do against me with a musket. I'm talking about them days they would stone you in public. You probably go back in time to meet Jesus Christ. I'd ask Jesus for help to steal Judas Ice. Amen.
You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.